13 stars who overcame rejection to reach fame. 1. Marilyn Monroe. Modeling agencies advised Monroe to become a secretary. Movie directors insisted she lacked acting abilities. Albert Band described her as someone who had no talent. Otto Preminger directed her film River of No Return. On the set, he would tell her to abandon acting. 2. Brad Pitt. Pitt moved to Los Angeles to pursue acting. He worked odd jobs and attended acting classes. His agent got him an audition for a role in The Accused. After the audition, he was advised to take more classes. 3. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger wasn't taken seriously as an actor. His name was also too hard to pronounce. His Austrian accent was too thick to understand. One of his first film roles dubbed out his accent. Another movie had him playing a deaf mute. 4. Elvis Presley. Presley was getting below average grades in music class. His teacher believed that he had no abilities for singing. Still, Presley auditioned for local groups and talent shows, but he was advised to keep his job as a truck driver instead. 5. The Beatles. Early on, the Beatles auditioned with Decca Records, but Decca rejected the band. The Beatles were told they had no future in show business. Decca said that guitar groups were getting out of fashion. 6. Oprah Winfrey. One of Winfrey's first jobs on television was on WJZ-TV. She was the co-anchor for the 6 o'clock weekday news. The show received consistently low ratings. Winfrey was told that she was unfit for TV, but she was still under contract. So the news station moved her to an afternoon talk show. There Winfrey found a place where she felt comfortable. 7. Jerry Seinfeld. Seinfeld failed his first performance at a comedy club. He was booed off the stage. The next night, he went on stage once again. He wowed the audience with a successful set. 8. Kerry Washington. Early in her career, Washington was cast in 2 TV pilots. The 2 pilots got picked up by the network, but Washington was replaced by a different actress. 9. Stephen King. In 1973, King accepted an advance for his novel Carrie. However, it was rejected a total of 30 times. King decided to give up getting the novel published. Luckily, his wife insisted that he resubmit it again. 10. Anna Wintour. Wintour started off as a junior editor at Harper's Bazaar. She worked at the magazine for only 9 months. She was fired for being too edgy. Shortly after, Wintour became a fashion editor at Viva. 11. Walt Disney. Disney was fired by a newspaper editor. The editor insisted he lacked imagination. In 1921, Disney formed an animation company in Kansas. He had to dissolve it due to financial hardships. In 1927, he tried to introduce MGM Studios to Mickey Mouse, but he was told that a mouse would terrify women. 12. Oliver Stone. Stone dropped out of Yale to write his first novel. However, the novel was rejected by publishers. When it was finally published, critics panned it. 13. Steven Spielberg. Spielberg wanted to enter the USC School of Cinematic Arts, but he was rejected a total of 3 times. Eventually, he went to film school somewhere else. He later dropped out to become a director.